Welcome, 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 welcome to the Family Cash Machine. This is Eric Vaughn. This is a great day. It's August the 10th, 2017. Bitcoin has just hit $4,000. I told you guys a year ago that this was going to be one of the greatest exchanges of wealth ever in the history of the world. You haven't seen anything yet. Bitcoin is only one cryptocurrency out of hundreds of cryptocurrencies. There's actually over 700 cryptocurrencies right now in the world. We started this venture about a year ago with the Family Cash Machine, teaching people and making sure that average people did not miss one of the greatest exchanges ever in the world of wealth. And it is a total redistribution of wealth that's going on right now. Excuse me, I got a little tongue twisted. And this thing has started with the internet in 1994, and many of you guys missed the internet. You guys missed it from the investment side. And I wanted to make sure that you guys didn't miss this big thing right here, $4,055 per coin. And I know a lot of people out there are saying, well, it's too high for me. It's too expensive for me. No, you don't have to purchase a whole Bitcoin. You can actually buy $100, $50, or $300 worth of Bitcoin and work your way up. Now, if you guys decide to study with the Family Cash Machine, we have webinars every day teaching people how to use this new currency that is controlled by the people. It is not the government. It is not the IMF. It is not the central banks. It is not Wells Fargo or Bank of America. No, this is a currency that the people mind. And that's what caught my attention about this. And a year ago, it was the fact that, I studied not cryptocurrency, excuse me. I studied for a while commodities, mainly currencies. I traded Japanese yen, Swiss francs, and Deutschmarks. And then one day I saw the cryptocurrency, and I wanted to know what the heck it was. And as I researched it and started studying, it captivated me. The more I studied it, the more I gravitated towards it. It was almost like I was made for this particular venture and this movement, and because it actually decentralizes all the institutions that have made themselves middlemen in all the transactions, like MoneyGram and Western Union and all these other companies that have put themselves in the middle of transactions that you can't get around. Well, now with cryptocurrencies, you can do a peer-to-peer transaction without a bank, without using your social, without using your name. I know it sounds a little strange, but the digital technology now has created such a huge technological advance to where we now could do peer-to-peer transactions around the world. Doesn't matter about sanctions on Russia or any of that. I can contract somebody in Russia and peer-to-peer send them Bitcoins or Ethereum coins or Monero coins without any government interference. It is an agreement between me and that individual, and no one else could alter or disrupt that agreement. So that is a very, very revolutionary type of technology right now, and I'm excited about it because now we have an opportunity. People have an opportunity to actually redistribute the wealth that about a half of 1% owns 98% of the wealth in the world. That's crazy. And so you have 90-something percent of the world, fighting and scratching over the half of 1% of wealth. It's 98% of the wealth in the world is controlled by less than a half a percent of people. It's ridiculous, and that's the problem in the world. You guys don't realize it's just a small group of people that actually possess most of the money. And so with this new venture of Bitcoin and this new venture of Ethereum and all these other companies that have come out in the last, I say 10 years, that the public has no idea what's going on. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to make sure, again, that the average persons have an equal chance to be a part of the biggest redistribution of wealth and the biggest exchange of wealth ever in the history of the world that has happened. It's happening now. It will be happening for the next 10 to 20 years. Position yourselves now. Come to the Family Cash Machine and start learning about cryptocurrency and how you can get involved in this. You don't need degrees. You don't need certificates. You don't need to have, you know, some type of license or nothing like that. All you have to do is start getting informed as to what's going on and position yourself. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out again. Bitcoin just hit $4,000. I had to do this video. I had to put this out here because this thing is about to go bananas. They also think within the next 10 years, Bitcoin could be $100,000. And there's even predictions that it can become $1 million per coin. And so just think about it right now. Before we close out this video, if you bought 2 Bitcoins right now, just 2 of them for $4,000, that $4,000 in 10 years could put your son through college. That's crazy. And so you guys got to get involved now with this. You got to start learning this now. The world is not going to wait for you. It's moving, just like the internet. Many of you guys fought against the internet and you did nothing but hurt yourselves. You know, when technology starts something, you have to embrace it or you're going to be just steamrolled over by it. So what's going on right now, I see that Russia is positioning itself to become one of the main miners of coins, of cryptocurrencies. They now have decided to raise over $100 million to set up a huge mining project. And they're in a position to actually become a great miner. Now, I don't know about Bitcoin. They might have missed the boat on Bitcoin because it's only 5 million Bitcoins left to be mined. There's over 21 million Bitcoins that were created by the anonymous Satoshi Nakamoto, and there's 16 million in circulation. There's only 5 million to be mined, even though Bitcoin kind of had a hard fork with the Bitcoin Cash. There's another 5 million with Bitcoin Cash. I don't know how powerful that company's going to be, but the original core Bitcoin, there's only 5 million coins left. So there's not a lot of coins. Plus, it's going to take a huge amount of hash power to mine them. But Russia is positioning themselves right now to set up a huge mining installation. And Russia could probably do it because I know here in California, we're paying about 24 cents per kilowatt for electricity. Well, guess what? Russia is paying about a penny per kilowatt electricity. And so they're actually now putting some little small microchips on their satellites so they can even bring that cost down. And then Russia is a cold climate, so all the heat from the mining equipment won't need as much electricity to cool them down. So, I mean, they're in a pretty good position to try to become a major miner. And they got a lot of ways to catch up because people are already doing it. But at the same time, you don't have to be a miner. All you guys have to be is a speculator. You can come into this industry with as low as $100 with the Family Cash Machine, and we'll start teaching you guys how to position yourself, okay, within the next year or 2 years to start creating generational wealth with this technology right here called cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology. So with that, you guys, I'm going to sign off. This is the Family Cash Machine. I'm Eric Vaughn. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.